Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Now today it's a pickups video. I've been picking up stuff in the past few weeks or so, but I'd just like to mention that early on today I also wanted to do a gameplay video. It wasn't working for me after like ages and ages. I thought I'm gonna have to revisit another time, but I don't want to go away empty-handed. So without further ado, got lots of different things. So there's no real order for this. First one I've got, some of these are continuation from my last pickups video. I'll explain what, in a little moment. So without any kind of like order going on, I've got this. This is Super Empire Strikes Back. Now the previous one I had Super Star Wars and Super Return of the Jedi. So I thought it'll be rude not to get the other one, Super Empire Strikes Back. These are very good games for the Super Nintendo. See, there you go, and you can see it's an NTSC disc cartridge, and yeah, it's all boxy and stuff. It works fine. I've got like in the previous video I mentioned, I've got a converter from Super Nintendo. This one works fine. So here we go. Paid about $12.50 for this online. I think $12.50, something like that. I don't know, something like that anyway. So that's pretty good. Everybody wants to get hold of them games. Also for the Super Nintendo, I've got Final Fight. Now I've got Final Fight 2 and this continuation, I've got Final Fight 1. Final Fight 3, or in Japan Final Fight Tough, is very difficult, it's a lot more rare for one reason or another. I didn't mention it in the previous video as well, pickups video, about Final Fight on the Super Nintendo, as in it's quite compromised. You've only got 2 players. I don't think it's even co-op either. It's a weird one. This is the original Final Fight. The brought out Final Fight twice. 2 iterations of it on the Super Nintendo. One with Guy, one without Guy. You just had this is the one with Hager and Sokodian. Also, there's a few little things that was changed for at least the PAL version of this game. Some of the costume designs of different on this Japanese one. So that'll be interesting to look through. If you don't know about that, I mean, if you want me to have a look, I'll make a video, and will do by all means. Okay, the next lots of things. I'm sticking with Nintendo here. I've got 2 Nintendo games here. NES games. First one I got Battle of Olympus. Now I didn't know about this game. I think I've read it in some of the classifieds, way back when, about the Battle of Olympus. It's got things happening there. Oh, there we go, serpents and that. And it looks a very good game. I've not played it before, and I'll check it out on YouTube. Some of the gameplay on there. It looks reminiscent of Zelda 2, as in Zelda 2 kind of mixed up a little bit from the first one. Where I had a top-down kind of thing happening, then it'll go into side-scrolling action. And this looks like pretty much that kind of thing. Zelda 2 is well expensive, but this thing cost me a lot of money. This looks pretty good, and people have been saying good things about it, so I thought I might as well get it. Might as well. So there's Battle of Olympus on the NES. Okay, so also might as well get the other NES game here, Kick-Off. I'm a big fan of Kick-Off and Sensible Soccer and FIFA and those football games. Not all the football games that I like, but this one's pretty good. I've never played it on the NES, so I thought I might as well give it a go. Yeah, so there you go. It's made in Japan, but it's a PAL version. And yeah, Kick-Off on the NES. The football game's pretty good. We'll find out. I have played Kick-Off in lots of formats here. Now I've got a couple of Mega Drive games, cartridge only. The first one I've got is Shaq Fu. Shaq Fu, yes. It's supposed to be pretty bad. I've seen screenshots of it. It's only a few quid, literally a few quid. So I thought, bugger it, why not? It's got a bit of residue on the back of the cartridge, but it works. It's a bit worn out and stuff. I just thought to play it for a few quid. Basically, you play as Shaquille O'Neal. It's like a one-on-one beat 'em up. But the characters look far too small for the screen on the screen. There's far too much kind of like detail in the backgrounds and so on. But anyway, I got this for £3. I'll give it a go, see what happens. That's Shaq Fu. And the other Mega Drive game we've got is Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker. Now, I'm a big fan of snooker. I don't watch it so much now, but it's massive back in the 80s and 90s. I don't follow it that much now, but Jimmy White was one of my favourite players. And this is supposed to be really good. The physics are supposed to be really good. I do like snooker games. I've played a lot of them. I've played a lot of pool games, kind of, billiards and all that kind of things. They're pretty cool. I've wasted many an hour doing that kind of thing of various games. So I've never played this. It is available for the systems. I think maybe the Amiga. I don't know. But yeah, they say that the Mega Drive is the kind of updated of Mega Drive design of things. That's obviously cartridge only. Cost me a few pounds. So there we go. And hilariously, in no order now, as I say, go back to Nintendo, and this is the Famicom. Now, the first game I've got is this one. It's all a bunch of Japanese writing on there. It's a Famicom game, still in Japanese. This is from, I don't think these are from Japan. I got them from Japan. I think they sell it within the UK. This is the first one. This is called, and I've written it down because obviously I can't read what it says. So I'm not can't read Japanese. But here we go. This is again, apologies if I pronounce it wrong. According to the eBay thing where I bought it from, this is Ninja JabJab Maru Kun. Okay, it's got a weird thing. It's got like a screenshot on the back of the actual cartridge, which is kind of an odd thing, but it's pretty good. Basically, to me it looks like an action platformer. It's got very cool music and all that. This chap here, I don't know if it shows up. This chap here with the red hair at the bottom of the screen, I think it is. Oh, actually, him in the hoodie there. You're basically him, and you can jump up and down the levels. And there's a bit of scrolling involved. You can headbutt levels, and you got shurikens. You can fire out, the bad guys and that. Looks pretty good, Nice music, as I say, good stuff. So that's that one. Then the other Famicom game we've got. A lot of things in twos here today. This one here. Here again. It's all in Japanese. But basically, this is 1986 Hudson Soft, the chaps who bought you games such as Bomberman and the Bomberman series. This is Ninja Hattori Kun. I'll say again. Ninja Hattori Kun, Ninja Washujugu or something like that. Anyway, it's a scrolling platformer, very very jaunty music. I have not heard jaunty music in a game for a long time. So I checked it out on YouTube. I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. I've got these weird, wonderful characters in. I thought, might as well give it a go. So them games were £3 a go, something. Now onto the Sega Saturn. I've not had any Sega Saturn games. Not got any for a while. But I thought, okay. Basically, there's a channel that I follow, and I've spoke with them for a long time now. Since we got friends on YouTube and whatever. Brothers Forge Gaming. So hello out there. You inspired me. You inspired me to buy. And I did mention in your video of this game that I need to get this game. This game is Madden 97. Now it's weird because it looks like it's in a Mega Drive case. Now, because it's thicker, than the usual. But basically, disc only, got no manual with it. But yeah, the graphics are ace. The graphics are ace. Now, you can get this on the PlayStation 1. This is, it's cheaper on there, I think. But I thought, I'll get that from the Saturn, because like I say, I do want to build up my collection of Sega Saturn games. Didn't cost too much, to be honest. This is on a buy it now thing. I thought, the same night I watched the video, I thought this looks amazing because I've played the Madden games on the, not all of them, I don't think, on the Mega Drive, but this looks like a Streets Ahead because obviously this is a 32-bit console as opposed to 16-bit for the Mega Drive. And as you can see, someone paid $14.99 at some point. I didn't pay that much for it. This is quality tested. It's from That's Entertainment. I wonder if they're still going. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I can't remember whereabouts this came from. So there we go. There's Madden 97. There's John Madden pointing at you like that. The other Saturn game that I got, because I'm in the mood for Saturn games and so on. This just happened to be fairly cheap. Max GT Super Bike. Now you see it's a racing game with bikes. I do remember this on the arcade. I can't remember if you actually had a like you kind of rode an actual bike kind of thing, like hang on or something. I can't remember if that actually happened. It looks pretty good, you know. I've seen YouTube footage of it, footage on YouTube, and I do like racing games, you know. So I thought I'd pick that up. It's got the manual as well, which is pretty cool. Which is there. So that's pretty cool. Didn't pay that much for it, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, close it again. Now I've got they're mostly online purchases. I actually got this for £5 in a shop in the town centre. Alien Trilogy. Looks suitably scary. It's supposed to be pretty good. Yeah. So I thought I'd get it for £5, so why not? I do want to get I think it's Alien Isolation on the PS4 or the Xbox 360, or maybe just PS4. I don't know. That's supposed to be pretty good, you know. I have got many. We've got manual and stuff on the disc, obviously. So I thought I'd pick that up. You know, I like Alien. I like the films and stuff. Yeah, a lot of the films. Not all of them, but a lot of them. That's for a different video, perhaps. And last but not least, I've got a couple of things, a couple of compilations on here. The first one I got is Atari Flashbacks Volume 2. Now, how I got Volume 1? This is very good for £10. This is cheaper than what I saw it online. So I saw it in the shop and I thought, shall I not? I haven't got Volume 1. Yeah, I like to. It's a bit like a thing with me. I have to get the main sequence kind of thing, the collections. Or say if I start listening to a certain artist, I have to get them chronologically when they get their album. Sometimes it's unavoidable or something, but I'd like to get the chronological things. So I then got Volume 1. I thought, I'll have to wait for Volume 1 before I get this one. But sort of bugger it. I went back in a couple of days after. I still had it for £10. This is basically 50 games from Atari's massive library of arcade and home console hits. Asteroids, Haunted House, Adventure, Major Havoc, and more. So we have more as well. You've got a ton of stuff on there. £10, PS4. I think it's one of the Xbox One as well, but a PS4 got it for anyway. I will pick up Volume 1 at some point, but yeah, lovely stuff. I mean, yeah, it's not really going to be pushing the PS4 in any way, but it's good. You know, I've got the modern stuff now to spell the old stuff. It's kind of weird. Anyway, last but not least is this for £3, £3, and I get over 60 Intellivision games included inside. Now, Intellivision, it was, or is a console that came out. I didn't know it came out in the UK, but actually it did. 1991 or something like that. And you can see the graphics and what you're going to be dealing with here. Again, this is PS2, but you know you've got yeah, it's kind of the graphics of the time. Now it's kind of like the ColecoVision in that kind of era of games, and you've got wrestling game here, you've got basketball, you've got ice hockey. It looks like you got maze game, you got fish, like a shark game or something. You've got everything. You've got Space Invaders clones and everything. So yeah, it's all yeah. So it says a complete library of 62 Intellivision games. Now, I would like, obviously, I'm cheating a bit here by getting this and also the Amstrad, the Atari collection. I would like the original consoles, the original games with cartridges and so forth. Just for ease of use and for convenience to get these as well. In time, yeah, I like to get the Intellivision. Don't think it's that expensive. I've been looking online to get. It's quite rare, fairly rare. It didn't do that well, I don't think. Because I think in the early 80s, obviously for me, what was the most popular console for me back then was probably the Atari 2600s, and so like the Intellivision and the ColecoVision are certainly over in the UK seem to be like also around. I knew people No, I didn't know anyone with them. I knew of a person who had a Vectrex, you know, in the 80s, you know, obviously. One person had them. I know, most other people for consoles back in the day had a Atari 2600. So the Intellivision, the ColecoVision, all that kind of stuff, you know, it's quite, you know, I didn't know anyone with, so it's kind of cool. I can pick this up for £3. That's what they're doing, you know, for £3. I'll bite their hands off for it. So yeah, so there we go. That's what I've been buying. That's what I've been picking up in the last few weeks. Okay, so any of these games, just let me know. If you want to make a video of them, if you've played any of these, let me know. You know, what you feel of them, and which one should I play first, and things. Make a video of that kind of thing. Just let me know down below in the comment section down there. I also have Facebook, Twitter. I can't remember which way they are on the actual screen, but you get the idea. They're up there somewhere. Just say hello and stuff. We've cast a video, that kind of thing. And yeah, if you like this kind of thing, by all means, click subscribe and everything, and tell your friends and everything. And in the words of the new Cyrus, send the word.